Hey, I'm badboy 220, and I'm here to continue my review on Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2, Freddy's Revenge. Now, this movie takes place about 5 years after Nancy defeated Freddy in the first movie. Nancy and her father moved out of the house, and some new family called the Washers, or whatever, Washers, I can never remember the last name, moved in. The son Jesse, quite frankly, having the same problem as Nancy, but instead of facing it like a man, the guy's screaming his lungs out like a woman. Yeah, that's your protagonist, everybody. Anyways, Jesse, what we find out that Jesse's new in town, and he just moved in from who knows where. We um we meet his love interest Lisa, who quite frankly, who we find out who has feelings for right from the get go. We also meet another character called Grady, Ron Grady, who becomes one of Jesse's friends, and also speaking of which, how come every time the protagonist has friends, Freddy's gotta smack them around? Why can't you go to the other kids? That's all I'm asking there. Anyway, later that night, while Jesse's cleaning out his room, he's packing stuff in. He's plays some sort of weird gay music. I have no idea what that's. He plays some sort of weird glasses. He starts dancing around the room. And then Lisa comes in and he's like, and so anyways, we find out Nancy kept a diary of the diary from her encounters with Freddy. She wrote about how our dreams are 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 our fear give him his power, or some crap like that. Jesse falls asleep, and he meets Freddy for the first time. Jesse finds himself outside the house. He looks in the basement, and we see Freddy like pulling his glove out of the lit furnace. So Jesse goes in the house. Who, quite frankly, why would you want to go in the house and see some sort of weirdo in your basement? Run for the hills. So Jesse opens his basement door. He sees some guy coming. He tries to close. He tries to close it. And he's like the door's like jerking. And he wasn't afraid that Daddy can't help you now. You got the mind. You got the body. I got the mind. Yeah, pulls his head back, exposing his brains, which I thought was actually pretty cool. The next time we see Freddy is when Jesse is forced to run laps from his coach. For the funny story, Jesse finds himself where he can't sleep, so for some strange reason, he starts wandering out of his house into a gay bar. A gay bar. Mm-hmm. Well, so happens his coach is there. His coach Schneider is just sadistic. He's like something to whoop his ass. But I'll get that in a minute. I'll get to that in a minute. But Coach Schneider, quite frankly, is even scarier than Freddy. I mean, the guy's wearing like a leather vest, complete with like the guy looks like the guy from what was that? The YMCA guy. The YMCA guys. So and like I was, we go back to the school where Jesse's running laps around the gym as punishment for. Yeah, the guy's out of school and he's still giving the guy his attention. Yeah. So we see the coach in his office with awesome balls and stuff starting to fly at him like the beers and jump ups like get his wrist and he's like yanked into the shower. He gets like stripped and face like whooping the guy. Then he takes his claws like we see. Our favorite period in this one was actually pretty cool. Um, we see Jesse standing there, so we can't figure out what's gonna happen. But then like Steam shows and Faye walks out all casually. He takes his gun and starts just shredding the guy. So later that night, they think Jesse gets walked home by the police, so his parents think he's on drugs. Yeah, I think so too. If I saw my son walk home covered in blood. hmm So later, at school the next day, we find out that Lisa's having a party. Yeah, that we find we find out Lisa's having a party, and she invites the whole school. So the party goes on, and they all have a good time when Jesse starts freaking out again. So he hightails it to his friend Gray's house. Now, now, quite frankly, the next part coming up is quite frankly the grossest thing I ever saw in my life. So he tells Gray one simple rule: do not fall asleep. What's Gray do? He falls asleep. The idiot falls asleep. So then we see Jesse get up and he's like holding his stomach, and you see like the nails coming out of his fingers and Freddy's face coming out of his stomach. We see him raise his hand, he like slices his way out of Jesse's stomach like he's wearing a suit. Ugh. Ugh. That's quite frankly the grossest thing I ever saw in my life. Which is kind of cool. Which is kind of a cool entrance. Anyway, Grace trying to get out his door. He's pulling on the door. He's yelling for his dad. He's banging on it. Faye just kind of stands there like, I'm gonna kill ya. He got the guy by the throat, picks him up, and this guy jams his fingers in the guy's throat, or stomach, or whatever it was. His pants are back, and then Jesse looks in the mirror, sees Faye laughing. Sees Faye there laughing. And next thing you know, Jesse takes the glove, he hucks it at the mirror as hard as he can, and boom, boom, boom. The mirror shatters and Faye's still laughing there like an idiot. So Jesse hightails it back to Lisa's house, where we find out when Lisa found the last. When that we have found out Nancy figured out a way to stop Freddy. We find out that it's our fear that gives Freddy his power. That's the reason he was so strong in the first movie, because the whole group of Nancy and all her friends were actually was getting afraid. So Freddy was able to enter the dreams through their fear. While this is going on, Freddy magically somehow in the real world he's able to shut the gate and lock it, and also Jesse starts turning back into Freddy, and Lisa's yelling at him to fight him. And Jesse falls on a table. We never see him transform again. Freddy sets up because I was laughing at him. He advances onto Lisa, who grabs like a lamp or something. She whacks the guy across the face and starts heading for the hills. Of course, Freddy locked the door. Just, we have Lisa corner. She picks up a knife or something. And Freddy's taunting her. Freddy's standing there taunting her. She takes the knife and like she just starts jamming into it. Show he just stands there laughing. Next thing you know, he jumps through the window like an action star, like that. See, we think he's gone, right? No, what he do? He pops out of the pool like a crazy man. He starts slashing people left and right. And one idiot tries to talk to him. He said, the guy's shaking like he's trying to help Freddy. Freddy grabs the guy, hawks him like into a grill or something. Lisa's dad comes out with a gun. Yeah, he has a gun. He picks the gun up. He actually tries to shoot him. Lisa runs out and just like wrestles the gun away from him. So then Freddy disappears again. He like walks through the bushes or something. In fire, he disappears. So Lisa knows where he is. So Lisa knows where Freddy is because earlier in the movie they found Freddy's boiler room where he took all the kids where he killed. Lisa then follows Freddy there, where a final showdown ensues. So Lisa is doing her best not to remember the dream, but Freddy has like, and he like these weird dog things when Jesse's face shows up. He's trying to make her pee herself. So Lisa finds a way up to the higher ledge. Well, she comes face to face with the man himself. Uh, you come face to face with Freddy. He's gonna hurt you, boy. He's gonna hurt ya. Anyway, Lisa Freddy's about to slide down. There's somehow Jesse's able to fight him off. Help Lisa. She she starts running and Freddy starts laughing. So he's like doing this and laughing. Which I never get. Why does Freddy laugh all the time? I mean, Freddy would be a really cool character if he quits monologuing. That's why he gives his opponent a chance to run. He monologues. Monologues. Say it with me. Monologue. So Lisa's able to. She tells Jesse she loves him, and for some strange reason that allows Jesse to break free of Freddy. I never understood that. I mean, the power of love is greater than all evil. I mean, that's kind of cool. I admit that, but it's kind of freaky. It's kind of freaky, really. Anyway, Faith's Destiny's movie is actually pretty cool. I mean, we see like a fire erupt all over it. His skin's like melting. He's like yelling at the top of his lungs. He's like, nah! He's able to. The next thing we see like a big smoldering carcass or something sit up, and the skin falls off. We see it's Jesse. So they embrace it. The one thing I didn't get in this next scene, why did Jesse have the tape on his wrist? I mean, his wrist didn't get hurt. I mean, yeah, we see Freddy's sleeve come out of his wrist, but we see that plenty of times. I thought they're on the bus, and they're in with the friends that was a heck of a party. Jesse thinks he's having one of his nightmares, and we find out exactly what it is, because Freddy's head is popping out of the chick's stomach like in Aliens versus Predators. He's just popping right out like that. We find out it's like the safe scene from the beginning of the movie. Now, there was some really cool. I have a lot to say about this movie. Like the storyline. Freddy's possessing people. What's that about? No, Freddy just comes to the dream, just pimp slaps him. He starts for killing people. Next thing you know, the main character comes in and starts smacking him around. Like Nancy. And the culmination was actually really, really weird. Like love is the answer to everything. Like say the big guy was about to shoot, he said, "I love you." He said, "Okay, I'm done." Okay. Anyway, I hope you can enjoy this one, and stay tuned for more of my reviews of the Nightmare on Elm Street series.